This is the Azza pyramid case that I had built in one of my previous videos. What I'm doing now is I'm going to install some of this Trident Z Royal RAM. This is a 64 gig kit, and the reason why I chose to go with this is because it's gold. And since it's a pyramid case, I just thought it'd be cool to kind of have like a gold theme going. So what I'm going to do, what I had done before, I had a Lian Li strimmer connected to this. The thing is that since this is such a awkward case, it basically went up to about here, and it just didn't look right. If I had still had that installed, when I put the RAM in, it would kind of block the RAM. And since this is a pyramid themed case, I wanted to be able to showcase the RAM, since the RAM does have RGB on it. And another issue that I had was that there's a weird hum somewhere in here. So I'm thinking that a cable is rubbing up against a fan somewhere and causing it to vibrate, and it's really annoying. So I gotta get that figured out and see what's going on. And since this is my main computer that I usually record and stream from, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can hopefully record audio on my phone. That way I can get a little bit of commentary. Usually when I build computers though, I just would like to listen to some music and kind of chill and jam out. So I'm just going to leave the phone recording, and hopefully that can pick up a little bit of mic audio. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get this RAM installed. Alright, so got the RAM installed, and oh man, that looks lit. That looks way lit. Definitely definitely adds to the pyramid theme, because you know you have like golden stuff inside pyramids, so that's pretty cool. What would be really sick, like really sick, is if I took my bracelet and somehow put that inside the case. Because yeah, it's cool to have the gold plated or whatever, but imagine having like some actual gold inside the case. So yeah, what would be cool is if somehow I could get my bracelet in here somehow. And I'm just getting stupid with it. I mean, who has a computer inside a pyramid case, first of all? And if I'm gonna go this route and drop as much as I did on the RAM and all the parts, you might as well throw some gold in there. So I'm not exactly sure where I could put this. And again, this just kind of adds to the pyramid theme, because of course, you know, the pharaohs, they were buried with a bunch of their jewels and stuff. Hard to tell, because once you have the case on it, or the cover on it, pardon me, it completely changes the case. I don't think I can get it in, so I'll have to wait until I get the actual build together. But I'm just getting stupid with it because, I mean, why not? So let's see, maybe I can reuse some of this double-sided tape that I had my addressable LEDs. Or maybe put it around my Assassin's Creed guy. That might be kind of cool. See what we can do there. It's hard to do with one hand. Here, let me... Or wait, let's do it like this. So maybe if I go like this, and then... How can I get that on there? This is gonna look way late. All right, so all right. Try to make it look kind of like organic, kind of like he was made to be like this. But let's see. I think this is gonna look pretty good. Okay, yeah, check this out. So now this guy's decked out in a 24 karat chain and two 24 karat rings. He is balling. That looks pretty lit. A lot of this stuff is just shoved under the parts where you can't see. There's really no way to cable manage it properly. Did the best that I could. Oh, my fan. So because this case only has a limited amount of space for fans, I got creative and I threw a Noctua fan here on the back, and what it does is it kind of moves air on the graphics card. The AIO does a great job of keeping it relatively cool, but the graphics card just gets really hot. Before I put this fan in there, like, you would touch the glass and you could feel the heat. So I guess what I'll do now is just go ahead and fire it up to see exactly what's going on with that rattling noise, because that is driving me crazy. Real quick, I'm just going to make sure that I have the RGBs. The RGBs from the AIO, they go inside this controller box, and it's just so stretched because really that's the only way for it to go over here. And I have to run the wires all the way over here, and it just barely reaches. So I just want to make sure that that's in there so I don't mess anything up. This computer is awesome. It's probably the best computer that I ever had. There's a lot of work getting the funds for this together. I basically had to work for, what was it, about 2 months straight. I probably took maybe 2 days off in that time period, but it was worth it. I have my dream computer, and I cannot wait to fire this baby up to see how the RGBs look. So hopefully I didn't mess anything up. When I took out the strimmer, I guess right off the bat, well, yeah, let's just go ahead and fire it up, and then I can see Hopefully I can see exactly what it is that's rattling, because that's driving me crazy. Damn, that looks lit. Let me see. Yeah, that looks way lit. And I'm not sure, obviously these are addressable RGBs, but I'm not exactly sure if you can control it from the motherboard. I'm assuming you can. Somehow it connects to the motherboard. But I gotta figure out what that whining noise is, because that's driving me crazy. Another thing I'm noticing, this isn't lighting up. This fan up here should be lighting up. I'm not exactly sure why. Where do I have this plugged in at? Because that's kind of odd that it's not lighting up. So I'm hearing it right now. It's coming from, I think it's coming from the AIO. Which is kind of weird because these wires are wrapped pretty tight. Let me try running the game and see if I can get it to bug out. Yeah, initially I thought that it was this fan back here that was making noise, but I hear it definitely coming from this area over here. Yeah, it's definitely not this fan. So we can rule that out right there. It's coming from this side. Let's see if I can. Let's see, let's try loading the game. I don't know if it's really that audible. Let me hold the mic to there. No, I don't hear it now. Oh, nice. Oh, you know what I think's going on? I think because I had this fan right here connected to the adjustable RGBs on the motherboard, and this is all controlled with the sound, so it goes with the sound. I'm trying just to start up a game so I can pinpoint exactly where this is coming from. I'm kind of considering putting one of these strips back in. I had one in here before when I had the strimmer, and I had this connected to the strimmer. It was running along the back here, and up, but it just didn't really look too good. It made the kind of killed the vibe of the case. It just didn't look right. And the weird thing is, I heard that noise at first, but now I'm not really hearing it. I wonder if I need to run like a benchmark or something to get the computer to run at full power. I'm trying to put a game on, but it might be better just to run a benchmark. Try to run heavy and see if I can get it to. Because it only seems to happen when the computer is running at full bore. Okay, so now I hear it. So yeah, I'm not hearing it as much. I'm still definitely hearing it. That looks pretty cool. I like how that's going with the music of the benchmark, and then that there. The colors, I like orange, orange and blue. Too much like Broncos colors, so forget it. Yeah, it's really weird. It's not doing it as much, and it sounds like it's coming from like right here. If I had to put my finger on it, I'd say it's maybe one of these cables. But I'm running Heaven Benchmark right now, and I only hear it periodically. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just put some tape and try to tape those up here, because I was hearing it, and then I kind of moved these wires back here when I put my hand back there, and I'm not really hearing much of anything anymore. But it was so bad I could like hear it through my headphones playing a match of Rainbow Six Siege. And if you played Siege before, you know that gets pretty loud. And I was hearing that through explosions and gunshots and all that. And now I'm hear it faintly every now and then, but nothing as crazy as it was. I'm just gonna run some tape and tape those wires the best that I can. That's about all I can do, really. Because if I can get the system to run this quietly, that's actually not too bad. The Noctua fans definitely help. If you're in the market for some fans, I highly recommend Noctuas. I'm debating whether or not I want to change out this top fan, but these Azza fans actually aren't that bad. So let's see if I can get in here with the tape. Oh shit. Nice. Just got that. That could have been a lot worse. Okay. I guess maybe we don't want to try tape. Oh boy. Alright. Probably should have did it when the computer was off. One potential issue that I'm seeing here, besides getting this shit caught in the fans, again, is maybe the vibration from the power supply is going to vibrate the tape, but it's pretty far off of the fans right now. So I don't see why this wouldn't work. I think that might do it. There's really nothing else that can vibrate. So I don't know what else it could be. So I'm going to go ahead and boot the computer back up after I get this tape secured really well and off anything that's going to make it hot. I think that'll do it. The space that I'm trying to work on here is about like that far. So, of course, if I stick my finger in there, my hand in there, it's going to hit the fans. And I hope I didn't mess anything up. So I kind of just shut the computer down. And the tape got caught in the fan. Probably shouldn't have did that, but... I wonder if it could be coming from the power supply. I'm trying running heavy again. And that should tell me what's going on here, hopefully. I don't know what else it could be. Now I don't hear it. And these fins are all pretty tight. So I could not figure out what that noise was for the life of me. I thought it was these, but I tried everything, made sure they were down. Moved those wires as far out of the way as I could. Still doing it. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's the power supply or something. Back here, this is where all the cables are basically stored. So possibly it could be the power supply is going to be like back here, so maybe something's rattling. But I do not know. I've tried for the life of me and I just can't figure it out. So I guess it is what it is. I'll just have to put the case on the left side, on my left side. I have some damage to the right side of my ear, and that's just really bothering me because I had the case right here, and this is where I game at. So having this like right in my ear, in my right ear, just really bothers me. But I mean, actually, it's not doing it as much, I think. So I guess I can live with it. So I guess I'll just roll with that. Let me go ahead and get this bad boy put back together, put the case back on there, and I'll go ahead and get some video of the final build. And there you have it, the Azza pyramid case. Finally, took a long time to get this together, almost 2 months, but I'm very happy. This case is badass. Definitely one of the coolest things I've seen.